Welcome back to Benny's Aquatics. All right, my fishy family. Today we're going to do a little update of the top secret underground fish room. Now here's my Axolotl. He's getting pretty big. His gills are growing out nice. He's got a nice little fat stomach on him. I changed his name though. I changed it to Waddle because he waddles around all over the place. Now, did you know that an axolotl is actually classified as a critically endangered species? In fact, they're almost extinct due to invasive species being introduced into its habitat. Now, here's another thing about axolotls. I found this on factanimal.com. They have an amazing ability to regenerate their body organs and lost limbs. They can grow back lost limbs in only a few weeks. They can even regenerate its lungs, its heart, spinal cord, parts of its brain. Now, it says here, you can cut the spinal cord, crush it, remove a segment, and it will regenerate. You can cut the limbs at any level, the wrist, the elbow, the upper arm, and it will regenerate, and it's perfect. There's nothing missing, there's no scarring on the skin, no sign of amputation, and it says they can regenerate the same limb 50, 60, 100 times, and every time it's perfect. And just follow me here. So it says right beneath that, axolotl can regrow the same limb up to 5 times, and then it stops. It says there appears to be a limit of how many times the axolotl is capable of regrowing a limb. Scientists have discovered that by the 5th time, few limbs could regrow their previous potential, and instead, scar tissue started to form. So this completely contradicts what it just said above. So these people need to get their facts straight. Maybe Steven, the biologist, maybe you have the right answer on this, because I'm not sure. So my 50th birthday's coming up, as some of you know, and I kind of want a nice birthday celebration like this. Oh, maybe not like this. Hey, at least you saved the cake. All right, guys, let's hit that intro.
Do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell. Thank you.
All right, so axolotls are only found in Mexico. And the axolotl is also over 1,000 times more resistant to cancer than mammals. Scientists are hoping that one day they can harness the axolotl's natural resistance to eliminate cancer in our lifespan. Oh, that would be a good thing. Oh yeah! Now it's time for Benny's Aquatics unboxing. I got a package in the mail today from one of my favorite people. I'm sure a lot of you know her, Jen C. I'm going to unbox it right here for you guys live so we can all enjoy it together. Here's a picture. Let's see what we have in here. There's a nice book. Check that out. Very cool. Very cool. And I do know how to read. There's a card in there, but that's personal. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this. My little cutter. Try not to cut anything. Oh, this is beautiful. This is great. Oh, I'm blown away by this. This is so good. Listen. For a minute, I thought I was going to get something that looked like, you know, like when your 5-year-old nephew draws something for you, and you got to tell him it looks great, even though you don't even know what it is. Is that a spaghetti monster, or is it Grandpa? What did you draw? But this is actually beautiful. This really looks good. This is going up in the top secret underground fish room. I'm going to show you in another video after I hang it. Great book. Thank you so much, Jen. I love you. I appreciate it so much. So here's an update on the paradise fish. This guy is a real jerk. Right? He can't get along with anybody. I've tried him in 3 tanks already. So he's out of the quarantine little box, and here he is. He's in the jail cell. This is where he's got to stay for a while because I don't know what to do with him. I mean, he's a beautiful fish. Just look at all those colors. It's just amazing. It looks like my aunt's dye job in her hair. There's so many colors. But he's not a friendly fellow. He likes to go after other fish's eyes. Now, I don't know if yours do it, but this one does. He's got a really bad attitude. So he's had an infinite timeout in here until I figure out what to do with him. But he should be fine. It's a nice, clean tank. And Paradise, I don't know where that name comes from. It should be I like to get your eye fish. And just a quick reminder, Vinny's Aquatics first ever live stream on my 50th birthday. Come join me for my birthday party. I'm announcing the time this Saturday. I'll make a video for it. I hope to see everybody there. Back to the update. Here we have my big Fahaka puffer. He's doing great. He's growing about an inch since I've got him. He eats well. In a little while, I'm going to show you. I'm going to give him a little treat. We'll watch how he eats. But he has beautiful colors. He has beautiful eyes. Such a great personality. I haven't given him a name yet. I'm kind of weird about naming my fish because I figure once I name him and something's going to happen to him, like I'm going to jinx myself. But if you guys got any suggestions for a name, just leave a comment down below and we'll pick a name for him. Now, this is my locally bred cichlid tank. I got these fish from Fishbowl Pets in Stamford, Connecticut, my favorite local fish store. Look at that Leporensis though. He's getting huge. All these fish have grown. They're starting to color up. They're starting to look beautiful. Now I have them in this 65-gallon tank that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I got this a steal, 20 bucks. I know, dang, that's a deal. I'm so happy with it. It's basically brand new when I got it. Love this. I love the size, the footprint of this tank. It's an awesome tank. It's such a large viewing window. Look how they swim around. They look amazing. Now I know I rescaped it. I kind of like the way the scape looks now. It's pretty minimal. I know eventually I'm gonna have problems as I get bigger with aggression, but I plan on giving quite a few of these away. You know, especially when they color up. Okay, so what's going on with the pond water experiment? The first thing I want to tell you is never drink pond water. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Never drink pond water. Look at this. It's been a week, and look at everything that's growing in here. It's ridiculous. I'm just kind of going to leave it like this. I'm going to feed it a little bit, see what happens. But you can see, look at everything growing in there. There's so many things in there. And yeah, I'm the worst. Look at me. I can't even grow duckweed. There's a little froggy. There's a little froggy. I am terrible with plants. I am the worst. I can't even keep duckweed alive. I mean, really, somebody pull me out of my misery with this. I know some of you are saying, Vinny, but I love swimming in a pond. Do you? Okay, well, let me tell you. If you are going to go swimming in a pond, you got to do a test. You got to determine if the water is safe or not. Now, they do this on beaches. They do it in pools, all public areas like that. But private bodies of water, like a pond, something, anything like that, you have to have the water checked because there's a lot of bacteria in these things. Now, what they check for the E. coli bacteria. But if the E. coli bacteria is present, then there's tons of other disease-causing bacteria present. So if you got a cut or you drink the water for some reason, you're going to have a problem. So what you got to do is you got to test these bodies of water before you go in them. Now, here's my moon crabs. These are some of my favorite ones. These guys are so cool, but they're really, really messy. They're just as messy as my teenagers. But they are, the way they burrow, there he is. They burrow everywhere. They're a land crab. They like salt water. You have to have to drink and fresh water for them to bathe in. They are amazing. If you get a chance, they're also called Halloween crabs, but they're very cool. But once again, they're extremely messy. They like to throw things everywhere. They like to make mud in their little bath. They're just little troublemakers. Now here we have a special treat. It's muscle meat. I get it pre-cooked at the store. I like to feed it to him every once in a while as a treat. Look at this guy. Look how big he's gotten. I'm going to call him Butterbean. Yeah, I'm going to call him Butterbean, like the boxer or whatever he was. Look at this guy. Look, I don't want to body shame anybody. That's not my point here. But how in God's green earth do you get your human form to look like this? It doesn't even make sense. I mean, it's ridiculous. Listen, don't do this to your body. If you are trying to do this to your body, just stop it. Don't be like the Butterbean. Look how the cichlids go nuts over it. I love watching this. It's like National Geographic, but not as boring. Now, I get this muscle meat. I get it right at the seafood department in my grocery store. It comes pre-cooked, already packed up. It's very cheap. You get a lot of it. But the thing is, you can't. This is only a treat. I give it to them maybe twice a month. The problem is, it meats, these fatty meats that you give them, there's too much fat, and it's bad for the fish's liver. Only about 6% of their diet should be fatty meats and things like this. Everything else should be the normal way we do it. Look, the Fahaka loves it too. God, he's a beautiful fish. Watch him, he's gonna hunt around for it. You can see it in his belly. That's one thing about a puffer. You can see it in their belly every time they eat. It's so cool. Look, he's a little confused. Maybe he had a drink at the puffer bar. Look, he ain't driving, all right? Cut him some slack. There he goes. They do love it, though. I'm not going to deny it. They do love a nice little treat of muscle meat. Help me, by the way, help me name this guy. He needs a name. And Frank is automatically disqualified because everybody on YouTube that owns a fish named Frank, the friggin' thing dies. And we're not doing that. So come up with another name. And I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Okay? I have no clue. Look at that belly. Look at him. Get in my belly. You guys know I love puffers. Of course I love puffers. But these puffers, are the way they eat, they like take a bite, spit half of it out. They're the messiest eaters you'll ever see. It's almost like I got to vacuum the tank after they're done eating. Take a bite, spit some out. Take a bite, spit some out. I'm sure you other puffer owners know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank God the other fish come by and clean it up for them. Look at him. Look at him. Look, oh, the catfish just took it. He just got catfished. Look, he's bent. Oh, and here he is, the goby, the one I saved. He's gained his weight back. He's got his color back. But now, I think because of the trauma he went through, he just likes to hide behind this stupid fake piece of coral. Look, there he is. Hey, look, now he's going to move. I'm going to put him in his own tank pretty soon. And here's the leopard gecko, which I've been informed I did his habitat all wrong. I'm about to take care of that this weekend. I've done more research, and I have a way to upgrade it. I'm going to show you guys in another video. But he seems to be having a great time. I added another hide in here for him. I'm working on all that. Now here, this is my green terror. It used to be a green terror and 2 females. But, hence the name Green Terror, he took them out. And I don't mean to dinner. So, he's in a tank by himself now. He had 2 beautiful women in there with him. And he ruined it. Okay, now look behind him. That's, on the left-hand side, that's one plant, a live plant that I haven't managed to kill yet. So I got that going for me. Listen, I don't know how I could kill duckweed. How can I not be able to grow duckweed? I have no clue. Please help me. So there's a little tour. What's going on in the top secret underground fish room. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I can't wait to see you next time. I love all you guys. And I'll see you next time on Vinny's Aquatics. Oh yeah, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. What are you waiting for? Do me a favor.